over there, dude. It's a giant. There's a freaking giant buck over here.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Googan Squad. Wow, just hit puberty, Mike. Can you believe that? It's the third time this week. How's it going? Voice is cracking. We are out here at the ranch. We're doing some hunting. This is the multi-species FLAIR's Ranch Catch, Clean, Cook Challenge. Land, Air, and Sea Edition. That's right, Land, Air, and Sea. The goal today is to harvest creatures from the land, from the air, and from the sea. Sea being my dried up lake. Right now, it's myself, one rod, one reel. And you might be wondering, hey guys, where's LFG? I thought LFG was on this trip. That's right, he is up in a ground blind right now with the bow, trying to harvest us some venison for lunch. He is on venison duty. He's going after the deer. So, Mike and I teamed up. We're shotgun and bullfrog duty, or fish, potentially. We think there are some fish in one of the deeper spots, so we do have some little tackle that we can try to dangle up. There's some catfish in here, there's some bluegill in here. But right now, we got here early in the morning so we could attempt to shoot some doves. We wanna make sure that we're up here before they start flying. We're not really sure where they're gonna be. We can't get super close to LFG. He's up on the hill, probably a quarter mile from us. So we wanna obviously keep our distance. We don't scare any of the deer, but he's up on a huge, like 10-acre bean food plot right now. And the blind hasn't been hunted. In fact, the last time the blind was hunted is when I shot my own buck back in October. So no one's been in it for like almost a year, and he's up there right now with a bow. And the objective is for him to shoot a deer, us to shoot doves, and us to catch a frog or a fish to take back to the cabin, fillet, clean it all up, and have a full-on land, air, and sea meal. So we're gonna kind of meander around. Mike and I might split up a little bit, try to get some doves going. See, there's one going over the lake right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. The doves are horny. Ooh. Stay tuned.
All right, so here's the plan. Flair and I are dividing and conquering. He's gonna take the side over here with the decoys. He's got the water. Doves might come, take a sip. I'm gonna head towards this trail. There's a blind up there. We're gonna sit in it and wait, see if we can't get a good shot. Let's go.
Okay, so we're in the deer blind where Flair shot his archery buck last year. It's a big open field, and the deer just kind of pass through here. We're gonna try to get a deer. The other guys are trying to get doves and frogs at a pond. They're like a couple 100 yards away from us. So we already had 2 deer come through, and they smelled us. It was like basically right when it was still dark, just starting to get light. They came around us and they winded us. Been eating a lot of like steaks and meats and stuff. I had a little bit of gas bubble in my stomach, and I farted a little bit. They smelled it and they basically took off. So if we see a deer, we're gonna have to get ready really quick before they get around us and smell us. So we've got the windows open in the blind right now. I've got an arrow knocked on the bow. Gotta get the bow, get ready, range, come back up, and then shoot before it gets around us. That's the hope. Hopefully the guys are getting some doves and some more bullfrogs, which are excellent eating, by the way. So hopefully we're gonna have a big smorgasbord. Get some brown down here soon.
I think we maybe harvested all the doves around here. I think we need to go to the sunflowers.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, it's getting a little tough. Right now, I kind of look for some bullfrogs. Didn't see anything too crazy, okay. But I think we have time for those. I think the biggest thing is we got to get the doves.
Yeah, before it gets hot.
We got to get the air.
Yeah.
The air portion. So I think we're going to jump in. We're going to head to the sunflowers, which is way on the other side of the property. The only reason why we're going there is because there's actually food source. There's a reason for the doves to be there. The doves really do like this spot, but we haven't seen many this morning. I don't know if we killed them all, we scared them all out or whatever. But
I might have killed them all. Sorry.
Yeah, I think it was definitely Mike.
Sorry, man.
Mike shot every single dove in the county. But at least the sunflower plot has food. They have a reason to go there, and I think we just might have to stick it out there for maybe an hour or so. Okay. And hopefully we can check air off the list, come back, try to get the C done, and fingers crossed, Rackley drops that Mondo buck.
That would be
crazy.
That would be insane.
160-inch deer would be nuts.
There's a freaking giant buck over here. Oh my god. He's got us pinned down. This is a mature buck. He's probably 160 inches. Looks like a big typical 10. And he's got us pegged 150 yards away. He smells us. He knows what's up. He's smart. He's not even coming out of the wood line. He's staring right at the blind. He smells us. He doesn't see us, but he knows exactly what's going on. Golly, what a buck. He's smart. We'll definitely mark that one down for FLAIR. Hopefully he comes around in the rut. Jeez. He's staring a hole through us, dude. You don't see big bucks like that every day. We saw a giant buck. He was like 150 yards away. But if that deer would have walked out in front of me like 20 yards, I'm not sure I could have kept it together. That's honestly one of the biggest bucks that I've ever seen. Like in a hunting situation where I have a bow with me or a gun with me, it's like I've never seen a buck that big while I'm actually hunting. I've been filming before and seen them just randomly, but God, it got me going for sure. But he's gone. He's gone back into the woods. He's not gonna come back out. He smelled us. He was super smart. Big bucks like that are just, they're like giant bass. They're smart. Very, very, very tricky. So our best chance, I think, is at a doe that's just gonna cross the field, and hopefully they cross in front of us so they don't get our wind, don't get our scent. Just tells you how good a deer's nose is. Before he stepped out into the field, just right on the wood line, he just smelling, just looking, and he smelled us. He knew exactly that there was something wrong out there. He smelled them pork and beans coming out of my lower unit. Didn't like it. Took off.
Alrighty, boys, sunflower plot. If you take a gander up there, we got lots of them on the power lines, which you can't shoot them off the power lines, but they're in the area, and I can almost promise you, if they're on the power lines, there's going to be some inside the sunflowers right now. So I think we made the right move. It's funny, because we go to sunflowers, and they're like, no, let's go to the lake, and then they're at the lake, and then we go to the lake, it's like, no, let's go to sunflowers, and there's sunflowers. The doves are always where you're not. Mike, our chances just increased a lot after seeing this, so we're going to grab our gear, we're going to head in the sunflowers, we're going to sit down, we're going to try to be patient, and see if we can get some of them to dump in the plot. So, you ready, Mike?
Let's do it, baby. Alright, you got it. Go ahead. Just stay at the tree when you go get over. He's there. Right over the decoys. Air has been completed. We got a dove on the ground. I mean, that couldn't have decoyed any better. He was floating right over the spinner. Of course, we sent Mike over on a side quest by the tree. The second he leaves, they did it dirty in the decoys. Do you think that's coincidence, Mike? I don't know. It might be, it might be not. Woo, nice shot.
He's out.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's out.
He's KO'd.
That's a headshot.
Oh yeah.
Nice job, man.
So we got air complete, baby. We might hang out here for another minute though. One dove. It's not enough. Not enough food. And I haven't heard that Racky shot a deer either. So we might be on squirrel duty. So we definitely need more meat than this.
Each guy. Let's go.
Got him, Mike. You got him, Mike. Woo!
Did I get him? I mean,
no, you got. That was you.
Me?
Sit down for a second. We might be able to shoot some more. Mike, you got that one for sure.
Let's go.
Good work, boy. That's it.
I'm not gonna lie, that bird went down really slow. I must have barely hit it.
He was doing the old helicopter.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Oh yeah, he was
All
good.
right. This is my third bird I've ever killed. Second out of the air. I'm glad it didn't take me 15 shots like 15 shots in 3 hours like yesterday. Well, we're improving, guys. Getting her done.
Well, that's all we got for doves, boys. We got 2. It's better than none. Text LFG, and it sounds like he was not able to make it happen with the deer. So, we got air, we still need land, and we still need sea. So, we're going to go pick them up. I think the hardest one that we're going to encounter today would be the land. The only other, there is a dove right there, Mike. Can you believe it? They know. I just unloaded, and he knows it. He knows I just unloaded. The only other land creature that is in season would be the old squirrel, which with the leaves on the trees can be a little bit tough. We got 3 sharpshooters. We're going to go pick up Brackley, trade out the bow for a shotgun, and we're going to go on a squirrel adventure. We got to get land complete, and then once we get that complete, the sea, we should be all right. There's some fish in the lake. There's some bullfrogs around the area. It's going to be tough. This is a tougher challenge than we thought it would be. I definitely thought LFG would have a shot on a deer. It sounded like he found a big one, but let's go pick him up and see what he has to say. Stay tuned.
Boys, so a juicy buck.
Is he biggin'?
Oh my
Where'd he come
gosh.
from, back here?
Yeah, he came out of that creek.
Really?
Literally, like the 2 bucks came out same spot.
Yeah.
They like smelled us and,
Yeah.
and they came out of the creek to check us out.
Wait, yeah. How do they smell you? You're like 20 feet in the air.
Mike, a deer's nose is incredible.
And this thing is enclosed.
It is, but it really doesn't even matter if the wind's blowing in their direction. They got you. And I had a little bit of gas from the steaks last night.
Okay.
Oh,
that could have been it.
Brad!
Yeah.
They definitely would have smelled that.
That was
But,
it.
so, we heard some squirrels barking.
Did you?
Wait, a squirrel's bark?
Yeah.
A dog?
Oh yeah, chill.
Yeah, you hear that? That's them.
So I think we got a shot at get some squirrels, maybe get our brown down.
Yeah, we gotta get the land. We got the air.
We got the air.
We got 2 doves.
2 doves.
Mike-
Did you see many doves? flying?
No, we moved to the sunflowers. The lake was dead.
Wow.
Sunflowers had them. They were skeptical though.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think this heat, man.
It's messing everything up.
Yeah, for sure.
So we're on squirrel duty now.
Yeah, I'd say
Squirrel 30.
let's get her going.
All right. You're sitting here. You see him? Is he running left? Do you want me to go down that one? I'll go down this one. We see a squirrel.
I got him.
We got him.
He's down. Let's go.
We got him, Reckley!
He's out.
Oh, we can't show that. Big
Yeah,
rip.
he's a little droopy.
Oh, God. Yeah, you got him good there.
Squirrel.
The old squirrel strat.
Got him done.
Listen, I see that tree branch
He was
moving.
in the cedar. He was
Was
right
he?
by my face, and I let him run up the branch and then shot him up in that tree.
We got air, we got land, and we go find a sea creature. You in there taking a poop, we gotta take care of business, my guy.
Dude, I came out.
Where's his
I was
head?
like, where'd they go?
Yeah, that shot.
Dude, nice.
Nice job, man.
Awesome.
We were sitting there, I look over my shoulder, he's just running through that pasture.
On the ground.
I was like, where'd they go?
We split, cornered, flanked, shot him out of a tree.
Wow.
Nice, that's a big one.
He was in a cedar tree, like next to my head, with like a walnut in his mouth. He jumped
Oh,
over
my
me, ran up in a hedge tree. He shot him.
I shot him,
and I shot
and
him
he
again.
finished his head off. He was dead, yeah.
We got some brown
We
down,
made
baby.
sure the brown got down. You know?
We weren't risking
We
anything.
ain't risking nothing.
Nice.
We literally grabbed the guns and we both just ran down the hill after him. He was just walking through the valley. I just looked over my shoulder and I was like, oh my God, there's a squirrel. And we just ran.
That's all it took.
You had to sit there, drink coffee, take a poop.
That's all
That's how life works, Mike. We got to get the fish done. We got to get the sea done. Frogs are potential, but there are albino catfish in there.
Really?
So I think we should rig up some rod and reels
Oh, yeah.
and some frogs and go after a little bit of both. Little 1-2 punch.
That was clutch.
We got land, we got air.
Let's get them C's.
Get them C's.
Let's do it. We are at the pond. It's time to get some fish. Do some dangling. Day's been going pretty well. Got to see a giant buck. We got some doves down. Got a squirrel, surprisingly. I was on the dumper, and, you know, squirrel caught me off guard. But team was ready, got the squirrel, and now it's time to fish. So what kind of fish are in here?
So we haven't actually caught any fish out of this lake yet. I stocked it with a few thousand fish, thinking, man, this water's really gonna just start filling up and we're gonna have a nice 10-acre lake for the boys to fish this fall. Negative, dried up, but I have about 2,000 to 3,000 channel catfish in here. Half of them are albino.
Well, that was
and they're about, well, the thing is they were this big. We also stocked probably 50,000 fatheads back in like April or May. So as of right now, there's probably a few million in there. So if those catfish have been eating that good, they're probably eater size.
How do you feel about these hooks?
How do you feel, like, how much water is left in there? Like, you think they can survive?
You're probably dealing with maybe 5 or 6 feet deep.
Okay, that's plenty.
I mean,
catfish,
if they're in there, you should, unless they're just feasting minnows, you should catch them.
All right, well, let's get done.
Got him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How you doing, Junior? All right, boys. 3 inches. That's the limit size. See, I'll put out the vent first. Ooh, about 4. That'll eat, baby. This technically counts as the sea. Well, you guys tell me. Is this a sea creature? This could be land. This is backup sea, okay? This is, hey, we couldn't catch a fish because Flair's lake is looks like the Sahara Desert. So this counts as the sea. It can swim. Technically, it can swim. I guess deer could swim too, so that's probably not a sea. Anyways, we got a bullfrog, and the boys are gonna go give it a dangle. Maybe we get a little bit of both, a little frog and fish action.
All right, going with the simplest way of fishing, taking it back old school. Got a cork, got a little finesse hook on here. Gonna get a little wiener. That feels about right. No dirty comments, please. So I'm gonna just try to get it out here in the middle. I haven't seen any cruising catfish, so I'm assuming that they are just all in the deep spot.
It's a bluegill. It's a bluegill. That's what we're dealing with, I bet. Dude, these are like triple the size when I stocked them. I stocked them as 1-inchers. That's probably why we're not getting them big. I mean, yeah. I mean, kebab? No.
I don't know if there's any fillets on him.
There ain't nothing on this guy. That's the first. This is the first ever fish catch in history at the new lake. Ever. Never. What, should we go for a cat?
I think we should go for a cat. That's better than
We're going for a cat.
Bluegill, biggin'.
That's a little bigger one.
Yeah, that is like the perfect bass food right there. It's good food for you too, but I really want one of these catfish. I think if the bluegill have survived this drought, catfish are definitely alive in here. We just gotta let it soak long enough. Sometimes when the bluegill get to tapping out a bait too, it attracts other fish, come over and eat it. So, got a wiener in my pocket somewhere. There it is.
Find like a gill though. Yeah, and he is a gill. And he is a gill. Ooh, that's the old hybrid. I didn't think we stocked these. It's a green sunfish.
Oh, I'm on something big. Oh, bluegill. It felt bigger at first.
That's another hybrid.
Sure is.
These are greenies, right?
They look, yeah, they look like
what the hell? We weren't supposed to have greenies in here. These, yeah, see, other mouths are too big. You don't want that. Competes with your largies. I think I might have gotten bamboozled by the hatchery.
Think so?
Yeah.
Put them in the fryer.
Yeah, you don't want that. That'll compete with your largies. I mean, if you can get a freaking treble hook down in there, he can eat a bass fry, and that's not what you want. We're gonna keep this guy because I don't want to put him back. He's not good. We don't want hybrids, and he's definitely got the most meat. So I think we're gonna take this guy back. We're gonna keep fishing for a little bit. Somebody catches a catfish, we'll let you guys know. Otherwise, we're planning on going back, chefing it all up, and enjoying ourselves a delicious dinner. We'll see you guys back in the cabin. Woo! Shoo! Yeah, that's a squirrel, folks. Going in the Instapot. He's gonna hang out down there. We are also gonna toss the doves in there, which again I've never had before, but I feel like this is a great opportunity. Tender meat. So these guys are gonna go in as well. We are going to take some duck's all meat and a lot of it.
Seasoner up. Woo! You weren't kidding.
Seasoner.
You weren't kidding on
We've
that
also
one.
got some wild game, since this is wild game. And you might be thinking, we might be thinking,
Okay.
what the hell's going on?
And then you can hit him with that beef broth.
But we have beef broth. And you go ahead
So good.
and give her a soaking.
That's wet.
A soaking.
Instant is like a pressure cooker.
Pressure
Okay.
cooker.
Okay. So it goes fast.
So we're gonna go with meat stew. So I did 11 minutes. Let it self depressurize. So in probably about 30, once you're able to open the lid, the steam will go, and it'll be rock and rolling. We have mashed potatoes as well. We did not prepare for this, to be honest. We did not get groceries. We happen to have mashed potatoes anyways. So while that is happening, Mike,
Yep.
here's your appetizers.
Okay.
This was the sea. Okay. We've got land and air in the Instapot, and that's the sea. Depressing, right? Yeah. A little rough. So we've got, that was the little gill we kept.
Ain't exactly a grouper.
And the one frog. But this is our appetizer. So, evenly coated. Take them frogs, lay them in the bed. Right here. And your little gill fillets. These are the appies for the night, boys. One bluegill,
Yeah, Bluegill's working.
one frog in the mix.
Hit him. Give him a little dusting. A little finishing dust. Yes, sir. Ooh. Oh, a flash fry at the end, too.
Final little dust.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Those aren't bad.
Yeah,
that'll do.
pretty good.
That'll do.
You
Yeah.
got the oil set up.
We're going for it.
Yeah. Tremendous.
How was it? Good?
Cornmeal's crunchier.
Crunchier than yesterday?
Yeah.
What do you like? What do you like better?
Little gritty.
That's that cornmeal.
Yeah.
I'm a flour guy, but cornmeal ain't bad. It's different.
I like it.
I like it a
I think
little bit.
I think cornmeal's a nice little change up there.
It is a good
Yeah.
change, yeah.
It's good on the frog. Ooh, nice even coating on that.
It stayed on better than I thought. You just gotta really pack it in there. Do you like it better?
Steamy
Do you
lead.
know? Do you like it worse?
I wouldn't say better, but it's good.
It's just different.
It's very good,
Different
yeah.
taste. Have you
Yeah.
tried the bluegill yet?
I mean, that's for a buddy. I
Golden
mean,
crispy man himself, huh?
Yeah, we don't got a lot of appetite. We gotta spread the love here.
You gotta spread her out a little bit, huh?
I mean, beautiful. Some say bluegill are better than crappie, but they're just not as big. I would argue crappie is the ultimate.
You've had walleye though, no?
Walleye's the ultimate.
Oh, I was
walleye,
gonna
okay.
say.
Now you haven't had snakehead though.
The snakehead really fire.
Oh, it's fire.
Really?
It's fire.
I like crappie. I really want to try one of those.
Yeah.
These are amazing.
They good?
They're amazing.
Golden Crispies are
Oh, yeah.
they're the deal. That's good. I'm glad. So, C got a thumbs up. We've got land and air still in the Instapot cooking. It's probably gonna be a little minute. Low and slow though. Don't rush it, folks. Mike, you're gonna need some more food in the meantime, huh? Might have to get some appetizers going.
Let's be ready soon enough.
Oh, look at the steam, baby!
That's some scent right there.
Yeah.
Woo! That smells mighty tasty, I must say.
What's that? What's
Oh,
that?
look at that dust kicking up at the bottom.
Ooh.
Yes,
The old
sir.
whirly twirly.
Yes, sir. Now, is it tender? Is the big question.
She was in there for quite some time.
Now,
So that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
dove. Let's start with the dove first.
Okay.
See what the dove has to say.
Let's see if it's tender.
oh, dude, it is extremely tender.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Extremely tender.
Oh my gosh! Look, get a shot.
Yeah,
Look
yeah,
at it.
yeah.
You ready? Look at this.
Dude,
You ever seen pulled dove?
I've never.
Pulled dove.
Wow.
Look at that.
All right, let's get a taste.
Unbelievable.
That is fire, dude.
Unbelievable. Pulled dove.
Amazing.
Pulled dove.
Holy cow.
Go out.
That's
I think giving your jalapeno cream cheese peppers run for the money right
It's
there.
what's crazy is like just imagine like a cold winter day, get some stew because you could have
Carrots.
veggies, carrots, celery.
Woo.
I've never had dove like that. I mean, it just falls
Holy
apart.
cow, this thing is
Falls
awesome.
apart. The old Instapot, man. All right. Here is the moment of truth, though.
Now, oh, wow.
The old
I
squirrely.
need a chainsaw to cut my squirrels.
The old squirrely.
Okay, I'm a believer. I'm a believer now.
She's not as tender as
That's pretty tender though.
But that's, I mean, that's juicy, and
It
it's
made the dove fall apart.
and that's for squirrel.
Pretty daggone good.
Bam.
That looks like chicken a little bit.
Wow, honored.
Oh yeah, that's a.
I've never had a tender squirrel. I feel
Ready?
like you gave me a good piece.
Was that, you think that was a good piece?
Yeah, let me try this guy. It's a little big, but with the taters, juice, au juice.
That chewy? That good?
What do you think?
I've never eaten squirrel. I'm just curious.
Dang,
Wow. Okay, you liked it?
dang. That's good.
I just had it raw. Not raw, but like no potatoes.
Yeah.
Tastes like dark meat chicken.
Yeah.
Really?
Straight up.
Okay.
And
Let's
the
go.
same
Yeah.
sort of texture.
Here, Mike, let me get
Yeah.
you.
The dove was like almost mushy.
It was just a little. Well, the dove might have been a little much. Here, you grab. Just eat that straight away.
Straight up. Okay. Straight up. First bite of squirrel ever.
With nothing.
Nothing on it. Smells nice.
This leg, dude.
Describe what's going on in that mind right now. That's. I mean, that's like I would say no seasonings, but it's
Yeah.
very bland because
Very bland.
Because there's not. It's not meant to be because you're supposed
Yeah.
to mix it with like a stew and everything else.
It's
For-
nice meaty
for no
texture.
seasoning.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of a slightly chewier dark meat chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Which is
Very
crazy
similar.
because if you were to like just deep fry it, it would taste nothing like fried chicken.
Really?
No.
Really.
It tastes
Yeah.
nothing like fried chicken.
And you would be just
Chewing.
gnawing on it.
Chewing.
Trying to eat it.
Yeah, this was tender. That was fine. Like if you told me that was chicken, I'd believe you.
Really?
Straight up, I'd believe you.
What do you think about all that? That's the only way to have squirrel. I'm a huge deep fat fry guy. You don't do that with squirrel, I'm telling you. You trade the old fry iron for the Instant Pot for the day. Put her in there for 11 minutes, high pressure, and we let it self-depressurize for 25 minutes. And you can see the boys are fighting over it right now, which does not usually happen. With squirrel, that's usually not a common occurrence.
Oh,
So
okay.
with very minimal ingredients, meaning zero, some duck seasoning and some beef broth, and some potatoes.
That's tender.
You can step it up too. Say you get a gravy going, you get some more seasonings going. You dump in chicken stock. You put in a bunch of vegetables. You'll get like some onions and some celery and some carrots. I mean, you could make it better than what we have, but the overall opinion, amazing. And you've never had it. You have nothing to compare it to, but it's
Well, I've
Pretty
had, in terms of game, I think you cooked beef for once, but it was like deep fried and really chewy.
yeah, very chewy, which
Yeah.
is what this would have been.
And that was like 4 or 5 years ago. That's before you perfected the game.
Yeah,
You perfected the game.
It took
now.
a minute.
Yeah.
It took a minute. Well, land, air, and sea have been approved by the boys.
Oh yeah.
We got her dialed in. Frogs, bluegills, doves, squirrel. Unfortunately, no venison, but if you guys want to see us attempt this again in the winter or late fall, when the deer are in the rut, when the rabbits are frolicking, when the trapping is fire, okay? Maybe some pheasants, ice fishing potentially for the sea portion. If you guys want to see us redo this in the cooler months, try it again, Land, Air, and Sea Challenge. Let us know in the comment section down below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode of the Googan Squad. We'll catch you on the next one, actually. You tell them.
See you on the next Googan Squad episode. Tasty.